Welcome, card modelers. This tutorial will show you how to make clear canopies for your models using clear packing tape. It's fairly easy, inexpensive, and will give your models a more realistic appearance. For this tutorial, I'm using the Fiddler Green's MiG-3. Using your PDF tools, make a copy of the MiG-3 canopy printed on plain typing paper. Okay. Now at this point, if you're making a canopy that's colored, you might want to turn the paper over and color the bottom side the same color as the outside so that you don't see the white on the inside of the canopy when it's finished. Okay, after you get the printed out, the next thing we want to do is cut out all the window panels. And it will look like this. Once we have these cut out, the next thing to do is we need to get ready to apply the tape. For this, you need a really clean surface. I use my desktop and I clean it with 409 or window cleaner. You want to lay the canopy down, face up, and get it as flat as you possibly can. Now I use 2-inch clear packing tape that I get from a dollar store for $1. You want to tear off a strip and take it and lay it on top of the canopy, and then take your finger and go all the way around the outside of the canopy and all the window panels and make sure that it's securely fastened to the paper and secure around all the window panels. After that, you want to pick the canopy up, and I use a small pair of scissors, and we want to go all the way around the outside of the canopy and trim off all the excess tape and get the canopy ready for putting the tape on the back side. And once you get the outside of it cut, then what you want to do is go back and cut out the tabs. And for that, you want to be real careful. Try to grab it somewhere where you're not going to get fingerprints all over the windows. And we want to cut all tape tabs at this point off of the canopy. Alright, now we have it ready to put the tape on the underside. Flip the canopy over, lay it as flat as you can, tear off another piece of tape, hold it carefully and apply it to the underside of the canopy. Now, same thing, you want to go all the way around the canopy and around each window panel. And this is one reason that we use the typing paper instead of cardstock, because with the thick cardstock, what happens is you get a tape separation around the outside of the windows, which is very visible. So by using the thin typing paper, we eliminate that tape separation around the canopy. Alright, after we've done that, then you want to take a sharp X-Acto knife, and we want to go around the entire outside of canopy. Now at this point, you don't want to cut out where the tape tabs are. Go all the way around. Okay, then when you slit the tape, what you want to do is you want to slit it closest to the rear and closest to the front. And these will become our tabs. Instead of the glue tabs, they'll be tape tabs that will hold the canopy shape. Closest to the rear and closest to the front. Okay, then we can lift it up off of the board, and now we have our canopy with the tape on both sides, and as you can see we have the little tabs. All we have to do now is form the canopy. What you do is you bend the canopy to shape, bring the two ends of the canopy frame together like so. This one takes a little practice. Okay, and then squeeze the tape real tight, the tape tabs, to hold it into place. Do the same for the rear. Bring the two ends together, press the tabs together, and we want to do that all the way around. Any excess of the tabs like hanging off the edge, you just trim those off with a pair of scissors. Okay. If you've got a really large canopy, you're doing a large model, you can actually trim back the size of these tabs too, but you want to leave enough to make sure you got a good secure fit around the outside. And as you can see now, we have a clear canopy. The next thing I do is I take some Testor's plastic glue and I'll put a bead all around the outside of the canopy. Place it down on the model, hold it for a few seconds till it begins to stick, and voila! We've got a clear canopy. Fairly easy to do, inexpensive, and really sets the model off and makes it look more realistic. Fairly simple and inexpensive, and really looks great. Now it's time to figure out how you're going to detail the cockpit interior. Good luck and happy card modeling.